tough enough?
Oh yeah, no, he'll be fine. It's just he had a little thing and just wanted to make sure that we're giving him a bit of time to take care of it. Nothing special.
And so you'll be fine tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay. And Condon tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm just asking because we didn't ask John Paddock one time,
Oh yeah.
and I think Ray Emery got his first NHL start at that time.
Okay. No.
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 And the other one is Smith made a little bit of progress. He was out there skating
Yes.
for you
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, but he not for tomorrow. Or like it's the same as we thought. Hopeful, very hopeful for after the break. And he's a big part of our team. To be honest with you, when you look at the previous games, he's one of the big reasons we were having success. He gave us a lot. PK, 5-on-5, drive, played with Brass and Stone, and I think on the road that was really good. And we missed him right after the beginning of the second period in New York Rangers. We missed him a lot, and we missed him last game too. So he's a big part. So we're hopeful that he'll be back after the break.
Now, has MacArthur had his test yet?
Nope.
And that will be after the break?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Just, what are you looking for tomorrow against them?
Well, first thing is we had a good game last game, but it wasn't a great game. I think we got going after about 10 minutes. I think we left a lot of emotion to the ceremony, which is normal. The opponent was also sitting, but it's part of our own. So even me, you could feel the emotion was all positive. But I think we got that back after about 10 minutes, and we looked pretty good. I just feel that we had more push, I think, than we showed in the last 10. I think the last 10, both teams, like the standings are so tight that the first reaction is you don't want to lose your points rather than trying to go get more. So I think both teams were kind of similar in the last 10 minutes. We kind of gave each other nothing, and it's fine because everybody got a point there. But I think we had a bit more push, and we want to make sure that we put everything out there tomorrow.
Just, you made one switch with the lines or anything?
Yeah, it worked out. I didn't like the beginning of the game. I don't think it was necessarily about the lines, but it was about creating emotion, creating something different, and then I started matching differently also. And it worked out. We, that line, Hoffman there scored 2 goals. It's just the thing is at home I can. It's not that we put all our eggs in the same basket because we got eggs on the other lines too. It's easier to do what I want because I'm at home. On the road, it's been more difficult when I put that line together because they've put their best Ds against them, their top guys defending against them, so we saw that out west. And so, I think right now I'm giving myself option B and C, trying to manage that. It's different without Smitty because Smitty kind of fit in different places, and whereas now I'm trying to see something else, what we can do for option B and C, and I'm getting prepared for whatever matchup they're going to give us.
But when you just look at that line on paper, you say, well, they should be pretty good together. 3 pretty highly skilled players.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is when they play together, they start hard and well, but then they start drifting away and being skill. Well, when you're on the road, it's not about that. It's about grinding it out because you're playing against the guys that defend the best against you. So I think that's where I think that line has to grind it hard when we're on the road, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of matchups they want to do. But if they do put their best players against them and their best defenders, their biggest guys and all that, I have to be smart and help those guys too. Like it's not just that they're not good. It's what we do to the other teams here too. When we played against Getzlaf the other day, we put our best defensive guys against them and they shut them down in 5-on-5. So we live that when we go on the road too. So it's not about the quality of the players, it's also about the opponent's quality of how they defend, and that's where I have to assess. Okay, can they take on those guys, or these guys are so good that I have to be smart and spread my wealth? That's more where I have to be flexible.
Well, you're kind of leading me where I want to go next. I mean, do you have to? Can you shut down Ovechkin, or do you just try and minimize them?
Yeah,
you look like to me
I think you got to be aware. Yeah. I think for me, such a powerful guy. He's got the speed. He can shoot from anywhere. I think this is more of a team awareness. I think if you're gonna think stopping him one-on-one. I mean, my teams in Tampa played so many. They were in our division. We played so many times again. We met them in the playoffs, and we beat them in 4. Not because we were trying to shut down Ovechkin. We really were just aware of when he was on the ice as a group. We needed to be all defense when he's on the ice, no matter whose line is on, and I think that's what we have to be aware of. So whoever plays against him, because I don't have the matchups, they do. And that's where we have to be smart, and sometimes different guys have to change fast so that we have the right guys on, and then if I see that they're consistent in their matchups, then I have to look at what kind of adaptations I can use to counter that.